Normal body temperature at rest is 37 degrees Celsius. If you get too hot, you suffer from hyperthermia, heat exhaustion, followed by heat stroke. And if you get too cold, you suffer from hypothermia. When you get hot, the blood vessels under your skin widen, so that more blood can flow to the skin and it can cool down there. This is called vasodilatation, and this is why you get red when you get hot. You also sweat, which evaporates and speeds up heat loss. If this still does not reduce your body temperature, you simply sweat more and your heart rate will get higher. Because your blood vessels are dilated, wider, your circulatory system has a bigger volume with the same amount of blood in it. So the blood pressure is low and your heart has to beat faster to keep the same pressure. So the heartbeat is faster but weaker, and you can detect this as a rapid but weak pulse rate. At this point, a victim has heat exhaustion. You should move the victim to a cool shaded area and give them water to drink. If they recover quickly, they don't have to go to a doctor. If a victim suffering from heat exhaustion continues to heat up, all cooling mechanisms will fail and the body has to give up. Sweating will stop, so the skin will be hot and dry to the touch. The blood vessels on the skin will no longer be dilated, so there will be a rapid and strong pulse. This is highly dangerous and life-threatening, because the internal organs, including the brain, will begin to overheat. This is called heat stroke, and you must alert EMS immediately. Monitor the victim's lifeline, try to cool them, and give them water to drink.
When you get too cold, exactly the opposite happens. The blood vessels in your skin constrict. This is called vasoconstriction. And your heart rate slows to restrict heat loss. You will also shiver to produce muscle heat. If this continues, you will become tired. Your breathing will be fast, and you will shiver continuously. You will feel numbness in your extremities because vasoconstriction increases to conserve heat for your organs. These are the signs of mild hypothermia. If you start to shiver continuously on a dive, don't delay, end the dive immediately and seek warmth. Moderate hypothermia sets in when the body temperature lowers to between 32 degrees Celsius and 28 degrees Celsius. Signs and symptoms include loss of coordination, confusion, loss of attention span and judgment, slurred speech, and shallow breathing. Try to insulate someone with moderate hypothermia and seek immediate medical attention. If necessary, alert EMS or go to the nearest emergency medical facility. When body temperature drops below 28 degrees Celsius, your body's heat-conserving mechanisms will fail. This is called advanced hypothermia. There will be an initial feeling of warmth because vasoconstriction stops and blood rushes back to the skin and your hands and your feet. Shivering will also stop. This is extremely dangerous because heat is now lost at an uncontrolled rate, which quickly leads to unconsciousness, slowing of the heart, and death. Someone with severe hypothermia may appear to be dead, but they can sometimes be resuscitated. So it is important to get them to emergency medical care as soon as possible.